with a big breaking news update as far as the Palakkad killings are concerned. Remember, just a day after an SDPI worker was hacked to death, an RSS worker was brutally murdered in Palakkad in Kerala. Now getting a Republic super exclusive news break. After these political killings in the state, Republic has accessed a chilling tape by the PFI giving an open threat of revenge killing. Take a look.
We will incorporate all the tryings or the tryings of the district magistrate and the government. We will cooperate with them, and we need think about only peace in the in our situation. In this situation, we don't want any problems, any tensions this society.
Clearly, SDP has got a very clear stance against the RSS, which is understandable. It's a political stance.
Okay.
But we see, like for instance, in Mattanur, we saw some of these slogans which says even if whoever rules India, whoever rules Kerala, we don't care. We will deliver justice. We will ensure that you keep a wreath. Such slogans, do you think your party members should stop saying?
Now our slogan, it is perfectly. We know that is only on the upon basis on secularism. We don't want anything up beyond our constitution, when our peaceful conditions.
Well, Ashwin, my colleague, joining us live from Palakkad, and then I'll go across to Abhishek joining us from the Delhi newsroom. Ashwin, now you've been tracking the story very, very closely. And, you know, there has been a growing chorus as to why this has been allowed to happen. Why are these kind of political killings only escalating in the state of Kerala? Now, if we go by this tape, this is extremely serious, because here one can see the PFI workers giving a call for blood for blood. Now, when was this video shot? When did Republic access it? Tell us all about it.
This video was shot after the death of PFI activist Zubair, which happened on Friday. Now, after which there was a protest which has taken place across the state of Kerala. It is not just in Palakkad, and one such protest was that what we have access. This video is from Mattanur. It is a place in Kannur district where this video was shot. Now, we have confirmed the authenticity of this video. It was shot after the death of Zubair. In fact, in the slogan itself, we can clearly hear the PFI activists saying that we will, Zubair's name is mentioned, and we will ensure that he gets justice. Now, what is more problematic about such slogans is that, first, it is not new. We have seen several killings of RSS workers before also, and every killing, if you look very carefully, because Republic has been very closely following these killings, before every killing there was a similar slogan that has taken place. Whether you take the killing of Nandu Krishna in Alapura, there was a slogan that took place the night, just 1 hour before the killing. Whether you take the killing of the RSS worker, the OBC Yuva Morcha member Ranjit Srinivasan in Alapura, just few hours before there was a similar slogan that took place. Now this has happened. Now if you see the common thread about all these slogans, you see all these slogans have taken place where the police is standing right in front of them. So we can clearly say the kind of apathy, the kind of the law enforcement is not really tight about this. They are not able to contain such slogans. Number two, these slogans, what is the content of these slogans is very problematic. It clearly says even if you have gunmen, even if you hide in a castle. Now, there is only one RSS leader in Kerala who has a gunman, and he is from Kannur, Valsan Tilangeri. He is a very prominent RSS leader. He's got a gunman. He is for protection. Now, in the district of Kannur, when the PFI workers are saying, even if you have a gunman, we will get justice on our own. We will ensure that you will keep a wreath on others. Now, such slogans are being allowed in a democratic process. At the same time, it is quite funny, and it is very, the problematic is that the SDPI or the PFI members believe that they are working within the confines of the constitution. That is the biggest joke that has come around. And this is not being contained by the law enforcement, by the left government in Kerala, because these slogans, especially when it comes to PFI, this is really becoming, it flares up and people go out of control. The kind of killing that we have witnessed, we see a similar pattern. That is why these slogans are problematic, and it is also problematic why the law enforcement is not stopping this. This kind of, people coming together and chanting these slogans. Now, we have spoken to several BJP leaders, we have spoken to several leaders, all of them say that it is not just one video which we have accessed, there are several such videos, but this video clearly says the slogan by itself, the content of the slogan by itself, by the PFI members say it is definitely not constitutional. It is definitely calling for violence. It is calling for revenge. It is calling. It is also stating that they will take law into their own hands. Now, this is where the problem lies, and unfortunately, in Kerala, this is considered as a democratic slogan, I believe. Otherwise, why wouldn't the police has not yet registered even a single case or taken a suo motu case or taken these activists after they chanted these slogans? Because the slogan itself is really problematic. It is not within the constitution. It's unlawful, and it is an open call to violence, and that is where the problem lies. And this is what needs to be tackled
but we can come back after
beforehand.
the slogans.
Because we also spoke to the PFI members.
Ashwin, you know, what is important is to ask whether the government has taken note of this, and if yes, what they have done. But then let's listen into the sloganeering and the incendiary content of this footage and then come back and discuss that.
ഇവിടെ
All right, clearly another round of Bharat Tere Tukde Honge slogan happening. Incendiary, sectarian, aimed at dividing India. Ashwin, my question is, what is the government doing about this? Kerala government, have they taken note of this? Are they planning to do something about this?
In fact, Abhishek, I had in fact spoken to various police officers of various ranks asking, don't you think that this particular slogan is problematic? They didn't actually pay heed to it. I have asked the same questions multiple times to the law enforcement. They do not take it as a serious issue. Now, this is where the concern is. Anywhere else outside the state of Kerala, this definitely invites all kind of possible punishment, corporal important punishment will be given. But unfortunately in Kerala, this is still seen within the ambit of a democratic freedom. Now that is where the problem lies, Abhishek.
That's very serious, Ashwin. What you are suggesting is that maybe the police officers are also not very serious, or perhaps more likely that they are under the pressure from the government to look the other way. That's very serious and needs to be debated. But then